Good, good. No. I sprinkled some kibble around her pen in hopes that she'd eat it, and she's actually eating it, even though she's such a picky eater. Good girl.
Yummy chicken.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to the first day in my life vlog as a stay-at-home mum to beautiful Bindi Boo. We woke up at 8 a.m. this morning, and I actually woke up before her. She slept all night in the crate. I did have to get up to let her pee at 3 a.m. I can't believe it's already been 5 days since I got Miss Bindi. It's Friday today and we got her on Sunday, and we were having a little bit of trouble with sleeping in our crate. She may have spent a couple nights in bed with me, but it's not safe for her in there. Murray moves around like he's getting attacked in his sleep, and he almost flipped her off the bed, so she had to go back in the crate. I've decided I cannot let her whine it out in the crate. I can't do it. It's causing too much stress to her little body. So instead, I just sit next to the crate and wait for her to fall asleep, and then I close the door. It does mean that I'm up for like 30 minutes waiting for her to go back to sleep, but it works better than letting her whine it out, 'cause she'll just whine and whine. But you guys know I was in a rut, and I am trying to get back into routine today. You know, we've spent a few days together, and it's time to start sorting my life out, getting back into my healthy habits. But I just wanted to clear some things up first. So I've had a few comments of people being disappointed that I shopped Bindi, I didn't adopt her. I've been looking in shelters for 2 years now for dogs, and I have no experience with bigger dogs. I knew that I wanted a small to medium dog because it's just what I feel comfortable with. I also have small children in the family. I have a newborn niece being born in a couple days. I've actually applied for a few small dogs and been rejected multiple times because I didn't already have a dog in the house. There is not a lot of small to medium dogs that end up in the shelters around here, so I guess they are just super picky with who they choose. After a lot of consideration, a lot of research, like I'm talking over months, hours and hours of research, I decided that I would get a dog from a reputable breeder. I was not going to buy from a puppy mill situation. If I was going to make the decision to get a breeder puppy, I wanted to make sure that she was healthily bred and mostly a breeder that loved their animals. They had the parents of their animals living inside with them. They were pets, not just breeder dogs, and someone who only had a couple litters a year and did not overbreed their dogs. There is a lot of controversy with doodles, which is what people call toy poodle or poodle crosses. She is not the first generation of these poodle crosses. This lady has been doing this for years and years. Now, that's not to say that there are so many unethical breeders out there. And not only doodle breeders, there are so many purebred unethical breeders out there. Also, specific breeds that are very unethical, ones that can't breathe properly, ones that have back problems, hip problems. There is research saying that with doodles you can't expect what problems they're going to have, but there is also research saying that purebred dogs are more predisposed to genetic diseases. Before I decided on Bindi, I was looking at a lot of purebred toy poodles that had DNA testing, but I was seeing that a lot of the DNA testing they do does not cover hardly any of the genetic mutations that toy poodles can get. So just because they were DNA tested does not mean that they were tested thoroughly. DNA testing is great, and Bindi's parents have been tested, but it's not an absolute guarantee that your dog isn't going to have any health issues. The most important thing is knowing the health issues that come from the breeds that are in your dog and making sure you keep an eye on them and are aware of them. And I have pet insurance. I'm insured up to $20,000 because if If Bindi needs some crazy surgery, I'm paying for it. I am not going to put her down. She's been completely vet checked and I'm going to continue to get her vet checked. I know that there's some situations where puppy mills will actually give dogs to families to make it look like they come from a loving home, but really they come from a puppy mill. I made absolutely sure that was not the case. She had the grandparent dogs at home living in the house. They were free to roam if they wanted to. All of these dogs were so well loved and well groomed. You could just see by the way that they interacted with this woman that that was their owner, not just someone who used them. I'm not saying that I agree with breeding, and I'm not saying that I think it's a good thing since there are so many dogs that need homes, but I think there's a right way to do it if you are going to do it, and this lady was doing all of the right things. And she was someone who really cared about where these puppies were going. She was not going to let just anyone get these puppies. She talked to me for hours and hours, letting me know about all of the health issues that toy poodles and Pomeranians could be predisposed to, making sure that I knew how to look after a dog, making sure that these puppies were going to a loving home. Now that I have Bindi, when she's grown up a little bit and is more well trained, I would love to look at potentially fostering or rescuing a dog, maybe a senior dog. I know some people are going to think I'm full of excuses, but that is my truth. That is what led me to make the decision to get Bindi. And trust me when I say I am going to give her the best life possible. I love how Harry's been staring at you that whole entire time. If you still don't agree with what I've done, that's okay. You know, I'm not going to win everyone over. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an explanation because I didn't explain it in the last video. Anyway, let's go grab your new package. Let's see if you like your new food. So if you guys didn't know, if you have a little fur baby like me and they're a fussy eater, you can actually get a refund on the food if they don't like it. Pet Circle in particular just told me to donate her food that she doesn't like to the shelter, so I'm gonna give it to the RSPCA. And they gave me a store credit, so I was able to get her some new food, some very fancy Royal Canin. So I'm hoping she likes this. Looks really good. I also got her a probiotic. This was recommended by her breeder. And I also got her another stainless steel bowl because one of you guys commented that stainless steel is actually really good because it doesn't get bacteria stuck in it. And this one's a lot smaller than her other big bowls that I was getting. So let's try her with some new food and see how she likes it. You're not gonna try it? I'm gonna try taking it away for a bit and then I'll give it back to her. Maybe she's just not interested because it's there all the time. She's a little bit scared of outside at the moment, so I'm trying to get her to come outside more, and I also want her to start peeing outside. Wanna try do a wee wee outside? Do a wee wee. Do a wee wee. You do a wee wee? I don't think she needs to do a wee wee. You're starting to like outside.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah. We had a little accident. I don't know when that happened. Guys, she actually just put herself to sleep in the crate for the first time. Good girl. This is a pretty new part of my wellness routine. I've been trying it for the last few weeks, but this is the Lalo Relax Body Mat. This is an acupressure mat. So you just lie down on it for 10 to 20 minutes a day. And the way that it works is it has thousands of these little sharp yet gentle spikes, which activates all of these different acupoints to promote circulation, enhance blood flow, relieve tension, and also a healthy way to restore your energy. Thanks to those endorphins, it's also good for raising your libido. After using this, it almost feels like I've gotten a massage. Like I am so zen, so relaxed. Once you work through those first initial moments of pain, it's bliss. If you want to be more relaxed like me and try out the Lalo Relax Body Mat, it's also 50% off at the moment. It won't be 50% off forever though, so make sure to check out the link in the description box to shop the Lalo Relax Body Mat. Okay, Bindi's asleep in her crate right now, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to pop to the shops quickly. I was trying to have her in her playpen whilst I go to the shops, but she hated that. Honestly, she doesn't go to chew things like that much. She usually just goes for her toys. I'm gonna try and be as quick as possible, so I'm just gonna leave her in the crate with the door open and hope that she sleeps until I get home. Fingers crossed. I'm sweating. Where is she? Is she still asleep? I've literally never shopped that quick in my entire life. I didn't even have time to film. I was on a mission, but I think I did it for nothing because she sounds like she's not up yet. Oh, you're still in there. Were you asleep the whole time? Oh, you're such a good girl. You just slept like a little baby. And Susie was freaking out that entire time. I don't think she even noticed I was gone. Just got some essentials at the grocery store. Haven't had my one a day yet and I'm dying for it. One day I'll give up my Coke no sugar addiction, but today is not that day. Oh, it's so good. I just got some fruit, some stuff for brekkie, and some stuff to make pumpkin soup. Oh, and I also got a stick blender for my soup because I didn't have one of these and they had it in Coles. Okay, time to put this stuff away. Bindi, no. Bindi's getting a little bit antsy, so she's getting a chicken wing end. There you go, good girl. No, don't put it in the living. She's gonna put it on the carpet. I'll just clean it.
That's a little bit gross you doing it on the carpet, but I'll allow it this once, okay? I'm giving you pets so you don't get food aggressive. Oh, it's okay guys, she does that a bit. Luckily she's a chewer, not a choker, but I always watch her just in case. But this is really good for her teethies.
I'm like kind of moody right now and I think it's because I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna make this pumpkin soup now. And I just looked in this little recipe book I got as a present and there's a pumpkin soup recipe. Perfect. Recipetin Eats, The Controversy. She makes some good recipes though. Don't think I've ever done a whole pumpkin before. I'm a bit intimidated. That was harder than I thought it was gonna be. This is throwing me back to making jack-o'-lanterns. You know what? I'm gonna put an apron on. I think I could use an apron. This is the worst part, taking the skin off. Oh my god, this is taking forever and I'm so hungry. I'll cut to when it's done. That took so long, I almost lost my mind. I need my Layla Relax body mat now. Now I'm just cutting her up and shucking her in the pot. This better taste good. I've actually never made a pumpkin soup on my own before. Do you think I need 2 batches or do you think we can make it work? I really can't be bothered doing 2 batches. God, I hate cutting onions. Oh, Bindi doesn't like the smell of the onions. Me neither, girl. Garlic. Worst. Oh, my eyes. I always do a little bit extra garlic because I feel like you can never have enough. This is gonna be a very packed soup. Okay, I just put some water in there. I decided to divvy it up because it was getting a little bit crazy. I'm gonna do 3 vegetable stock cubes in each. Pepper, salt, and a bit of nutmeg. Mixy, mixy. Okay, I'm just letting it simmer for 10 minutes. That's good. Now for some cream. Oops. Why did I do that? There's pumpkin everywhere. It's all over the floor. It's a little bit more liquidy than I wanted, but that's fine, I guess. Gonna have it with some sourdough with a bit of butter. Because butter makes everything better. I'm so hungry. Look at how fluorescent it is. I would say my first time making pumpkin soup, 8 out of 10. I could have done better, but it's still pretty damn good. I needed this. Okay, now Bindi and I are gonna go for a little walk before it gets too dark. I don't know where the day went, honestly. I got a little sling for her so she can come on walks with me because she's not allowed to touch the ground yet because she hasn't had her 3rd vaccine. Bindi, ready to go for a walk? You wanna go for a walkie? Good girl. You ready? Let's go for a walk. What are you doing? We're going for a walk. So I've taken quite a bit of time off the gym. I haven't been back to the gym since I went to New Zealand. I am planning on going back eventually, but my body is not used to working out right now and I'm trying to ease back into it. So I'm gonna do an at-home workout. I'm gonna do the 30-minute full body workout at home Pilates from Move with Nicole, and we'll see how I go. I just need to do something. Something is better than nothing. So let's do this.
Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, plank. Deep breaths. Nice. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Exhale, thread your arm through the right, coming down onto your left. Exhale, thread your right arm through the left. Working those arms like extended, a little combo. You clap and then only 2 more to go. Reaching your hands by your hip. Inhale, lower back down. Deeper stretch. Everyone.
I was having flashbacks to Jazzy and Randy tormenting me whilst I did workouts just then, but this time it's worse. 30-minute workout is done. I really enjoyed that. I feel so much better after that. I think I'm like really stiff from not moving my body enough in the last few weeks. It felt really good to just like stretch out and actually use my body properly. And I think I'm gonna do some more at-home workouts because I really liked that. And then eventually transition into the gym. It's time for a Bindi training session. I'm trying to do clicker training. Bindi. Bindi. Good girl. Now we'll do sit. Sit. She had it the other day, but we seem to have forgotten it again. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Oh. Sit. Good girl. She did it. Sit. Good girl. She did it. You're a smart baby. Did you guys see that? She sat. It's time. It's time for Bindi's first bath. She's a bit tired.
Doesn't mind that.
How's that? Don't drink it. It's a good girl. Oh. Come, Bindi. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, time for Bindi's first blow dry. See, look. See? Okay. Good girl. Oh, you smell lovely, Bindi. She's shivering. I was gonna brush her out, but I'm gonna wait for her to dry a bit more before I do. You gonna have zoomies? Oh, Bindi!
Throw it on the ground.
She just slipped out the front of the towel. I'm sorry. Okay, now it's time for Bindi's nightly grooming routine since she's a bit more dry and not shivering anymore. I think she just was a little bit cold. So I've got these 2 different brushes. She prefers me using the comb, so I'm just gonna use the comb and just brush through literally all of her hair. And I'm gonna cut the hair out of her eyes. You've been so good. I tell you what, I am exhausted. This waking up at 3 AM every night thing is taking it out of me. I might do this little jet lag mask from Summer Fridays. Put a bit of hydration back into my skin. I'll put this on right before I go to sleep, but I've been using mouth tape. I don't really know if it's making me sleep better, but I actually don't find it uncomfortable at all to sleep with. So I forgot to do it for a few nights when we got Bindi, but I'm gonna start doing it again and we'll see if it snatches my jawline. Of course, she's woken up and wants to play right before bed.
Too slow.
Every night, Miss Bindi gets her teeth brushed as well. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. I don't know if this really actually does anything. She seems to like it. She doesn't sleep right next to it, but I think it comforts her. I can hear it at night as well, and it kind of comforts me, so. Murray just did a fresh hot water bottle. She put her head on her heartbeat shape.